Hello Internet, it is DD again, and I have a UU battle with the same basic structure of the team I was using. I just made one adjustment. I put Rotom Heat over Nidoking because someone in the comments, I think it was King Quag, that suggested it, and it's actually working out really well. It completes the Fire, Water, Grass core, and it's a Scarf Rotom, so it kind of add something that can outspeed like an easily revenge kill without using Ambipom, because life orb damage starts to rack up after a while. And I don't know, Rotom Heat's been working really well. I do like it. So thank you, King Quag, because that was a great suggestion. And yeah, looking at the opponent's team, he's got mostly UU stuff, and then he has like a Meganium, which scares me. Because if you have something from the lower tiers, it usually does something weird, and I don't know. You just don't really know what to expect from it. But I figure I can deal with it just because it's I have Rotom Heat, then I have Heracross, and they can easily take it out with Mega Horn and Overheat. So I figure he's gonna lead off with Crobat, and here I thought he was gonna taunt me, because I mean all lead Azelfs carry Stealth Rocks, so I thought he was gonna predict me to go for the Stealth Rocks, but he goes into Crocodile, which was a decent play, because now he has me Pursuit trapped, but I know he's gonna go for the Pursuit, so rather than switch out and have him bring me down to my Sash, I decided to just lay up Rocks, because I know he has a few things that are weak to Rocks, and I think, yeah, he has a Rotom Heat and he has a Crobat, so those things are going to be great just to get some damage on them, and you know, really just to limit his switching overall. But now I'm going to go into Heracross while after my Azelf dies, and he's going to go into his Crobat, and I didn't want to reveal I had the sub yet because I figured I can't. Oh yeah, I didn't want to go for the sub on his switch because I know I can't do anything to this Crobat, anyways, because he quad resists both my stabs, which really sucks. And but now I'm just gonna kill him with 2 overheats, so that's great because now my Heracross is gonna have a lot easier time just firing off close combats and Mega Horns. And now he's gonna go back into Crocodile. I thought he might Pursuit, but I figured I could live one anyways, even though I wasn't I'm not invested at all. But he ends up going for the Stone Edge, which does a lot because that doesn't crit, and that really sucked because now my Heracross has like no HP, and I'm definitely not gonna be able to sub. So that crit kind of prevented Heracross from doing his thing this game, which it's not too bad. But here comes Suicune, who is definitely the MVP of this game because he just wrecks house. I made some pretty awesome predictions, so now I know he's gonna switch because he doesn't want to take a Scald. So I'm gonna roar him out, and yeah, now his Meganium's gonna take some rocks damage. I'm gonna roar him out, and he's gonna go back into Crocodile, which really sucks for him. Because I know he knows that Crocodile can't do anything to me, and I can hit him with a super effective Scald. And now I know that he's going to predict me to roar again, so I'm going to go for the Scald just to bring this thing as low as possible. And he's going to go for the Earthquake, do a decent chunk, but I am max HP, max defense. So it's obviously not going to do too much. And now I know he's going to switch because he's going to predict my second Scald to try to take him out. And I roar him out again. And that was a great series of plays. And on top of that, I get him back into Crocodile. So yeah, those turns really accomplished nothing for him. And I figure he's just going to switch again. So I roar again, because I Scalded last time, so I know he's going to predict my Scald again. And, luckily for him, he doesn't get roared back into Crocodile, like 3 times. I think that was, if he got roared this time, would have been 4, I think. I wasn't counting. But anyways, now I know he's going to go for either, No, he's definitely going to go for Thunderbolt, because Suicune has just been causing him too many problems this match, and, yeah, he probably just wants to get rid of it. I mean, that's what I would have done. So, yeah, I'm going to go into Rotom, because he resists the Bolt Beam, so had he predicted my switch to Roserade, I still would have been able to take the Ice Beam, and I'm going to fire an Overheat off, because Volt switching would not be a very good play, since, he's immune to it, and had he stayed in, that would have been bad, but I'm pretty sure he's Scarfed, because, I forget, I think he outsped my Azelf at one point. He outsped someone at one point anyways. But, yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go into Heracross just as Death Fodder, but he ends up going for the Pain Split, which is great. So now he gets no HP back, and my Heracross actually gets a little bit of HP back, so it can actually do a little bit of work. And, turns out I'm faster, so I finish him off with a close combat, which I did not think. I mean, I think it has a little bit higher base speed. I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But, yeah, I outsped, because that's max speed Heracross, I think. And now I'm going to go into Rotom, and he goes for the Sludge Wave, which was a good play, because I think Sludge Wave hits everything on my team for at least neutral. But, yeah, he's going to be able to 2-hit KO me. And, yeah, I go for the Overheat. I did not think it was going to kill, just because I'm running Timid. I might switch it to Modest, because a lot of things almost died in this game that I feel like if I was Modest, I would have been able to take them out. But, yeah, I don't know. The added speed might be good. I don't know what I would really be trying to outspeed. But, I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'll try it out on PO, and if it works better, then I will just end up switching it to Modest. But anyways, he brings in his Registeel while I have my Rotom Heat in, and I can't do anything to him. I mean, I think I'm at -2 now. No, wait, no, I went into Ambipom, right. So I U-turned out, I think I fake out U-turned, and then I went into Heracross, mostly as Death Fodder again, but he goes for the T-Wave, and I'm pretty sure I can live an Iron Head, and, but I get, the Parahax, which kinda sucks. But I think I'm just gonna preserve this thing for Death Fodder, because Heracross this game was pretty much, like, overlying Death Fodder. I mean, he never really died, I don't think. Maybe he dies later. I'm not sure. But anyways, now I'm going to go for the Spikes, which may seem like a weird play since he only has 3 guys left, and he probably won't be switching around that much anyways. But he goes for the Iron Head the first time, and I know he's going to go for the T-Wave now, just because doing an T-Wave and then Iron Head is more beneficial to him, because he has the chance of the flinch and the para. But, yeah, I set up that layer of Spikes because I knew the Stealth Rocks wouldn't KO Crocodile once it came back in, but I was pretty sure at the range it was at after Spikes, it would be, dead, which would be great for me, because then I just don't have to deal with it, since he doesn't have a spinner. And, yeah, he shows me the Iron Defense, which I was like, what? I did run one once. It was, max HP, max special defense with Iron Defense, and it did not work at all. Let me tell you, it was awful. I guess I just didn't use it right, but it took way too long to set up, and it was just annoying. And, here's where we're having, yeah, he has Amnesia and Iron Defense, so he's raising both his defensive just to make him, like, indestructible. But, here's where having, like, Iron Defense or, Amnesia over Toxic, comes really to, bite him in the ass, because, he can only para me, which sucks for him, because now he has to rely on, like, flinches and parahaxes, and he's just gonna stay in here and be setup fodder, which I found kind of weird, because I probably would have switched out. But, I think at this point, he kind of has the match lost. But, yeah, because he's not even doing, like, 1/16 to me with Iron Head, and I'm basically healing everything off with lefties, so he'd really have to crit flinch me to death, which is a very low percentage strategy, because that would probably never happen ever. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep on calm minding up, and I think I'm at +3 or 4 now, and I think I'm gonna start going for Scalds just to judge how much it's doing, or either that or Roar, because I think I want to get rid of his boost. Yeah, I think I go for the Roar here. But he parries me the first time, and now he's gonna flinch me. So this Registeel's like super annoying. It's like an inferior Jirachi set, which, you know, Jirachi, it's always annoying. It's probably one of the most annoying things in OU, at least for me, because the thing is bulky and it's got the Serene Grace. But Anyways, now he's going to bring in his Crocodile, and that thing's going to die to Spikes and Stealth Rocks, which is great. And now he's going to go into his Meganium. I thought it might be like a dual screening Meganium, because that's really the only Meganium I've ever seen. But he ends up going for the Seed Bomb, and I don't know what he is, because do I see lefties? Yeah, he has lefties. I don't know, but he's like a physically attacking Meganium. I don't know the rest of his set, because all you ever see is Seed Bomb, since it's super effective against Suicune. But obviously it's not going to do too much. The second one did a lot more, I think. That might have been min-max damage. But yeah, now I'm around half HP, and I think I'm pretty much set to just well, this is the last guy, so I pretty much have the game in the bag. After I set up that layer of Spikes, once I got rid of Rotom, Heat, I think Suicune pretty much, I was watching The Office, because sometimes I get really bored when recording these things, and it popped up. But yeah, anyways, I think after I got rid of his Rotom Heat, nothing really could hurt Suicune too badly. I mean, he maybe could have stalled me out if he had Toxic on his Registeel, so if I were him, I probably would end up swapping that out for, probably I would make it max HP, maybe max defense, I don't know, and then with Amnesia, or I don't know, either that or the other set I was talking about with Iron Defense, and then swap out one of the stat boosting moves with Toxic, just for these situations, because dual status Registeel is not too bad, and yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, I wanted to make sure he didn't get Stealth Rocks up, and I don't think he had Stealth Rocks on his team, just judging by the fact he didn't set any up with Registeel. I mean, he had perfect opportunities to when I was just setting up on him, but instead he decided to set up defense boosts. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Rotom Heat is definitely a great addition to the team, because it's one of those few guys that resist Bolt Beam, which is awesome, because without, Rotom Heat, and I think there are, maybe 3 other unique typings that resist Bolt Beam, so it's a pretty useful guy to have, especially with, Nidoking with Sheer Force Life Orb running around, because that thing can really do damage to pretty much everything on my team if it gets in the situation to. And yeah, I wasn't planning on uploading today, but because I have a tournament which I actually have to go back to soon, but my opponent, he just didn't show up for his match, so yeah, I just got a free win, and I get to go back in an hour. So yeah, alright guys, if you enjoyed, leave a like, that would be really nice, I like to see that. And rate, comment, subscribe, and do your thing, guys. See you later. Oh yeah, and by the way, I forgot to mention who provided the music for the intro. That was by DJ Babocon, I think, and it was Operation Evolution Remix. Yeah, originally by Dim Rain. They're on Newgrounds.com. You should go check them out. They have pretty cool stuff. I just remembered that I never gave them credit for it, which is usually not a good thing, because trademarks and stuff, and it's always good to give credit to people that do things, because his music's pretty great, I have to say. And yeah, alright, so this time, goodbye, see you later.